Hanoi today is the Monday, June the 1st, 2026. Today the weather overview. I would like to show you three satellite images. Image 1. This is the South America and a part of the Atlantic Ocean near Africa. We can see huge clouds of snow rotating towards the Earth's polar region. Between them lies the equatorial zone. If we watch the satellite timeline, the clouds continuously rose, then weaken the cloud again. It looked very much like a pot of boiling water. The clouds are like bubbles are rising through the atmosphere. Imagine 2. Now we move eastward across Africa, the Arabian Sea, and the Indian Ocean. The weather pattern here is different. West Africa is quite cloudy thanks to moist air flowing in from the Atlantic Ocean. Meanwhile, East Africa and much of the Middle East remain mostly cloud-free. 3. The generally dry region where location moist is limited. As a reason, clouds form less easily. However, along the equatorial belt, large cloud clusters are still developing, just as we saw in Image 1. Image 3. Now we move from the Indian Ocean on the way to the Western Pacific. Here, many large tropical clouds tower the forming near the equator. These cloud systems are being guided by the large-scale atmospheric circulation towards the North Pacific. In this image, Typhoon Jiangmei is located very close to Taiwan. If you watch the satellite animation, it almost looks like a giant fisherman's hand pulling an enormous net of the cloud across the ocean. You can also see thunderstorm clouds stretching from the Indian Ocean across the Gulf of Thailand and into the East Sea of Vietnam, all joining the same large-scale atmospheric flow. Look at the weather radar. From the northern mountain of the Vietnam down to Binh Thuan province, radar imagery show very few cloud systems capable of producing widespread rainfall today. However, during the afternoon and evening, isolated thunderstorms may still develop over some coastal and the mountainous area. From the Binh Thuan southwards to Cà Mau, cloud cover become more widespread. A low pressure near the Gulf of Thailand are supplying additional moisture. Thunderstorms are currently affecting the Central Highland, the Dong Nai River Basin, and the part of southern Vietnam. These cloud systems are also influencing the Trường Sa Island. Typhoon Jiangmei is no longer affecting Vietnam directly. The storm is gradually weakening as it moves farther into the North Pacific. Quick forecast. North Vietnam, 30 to 34 degrees Celsius, mostly sunny, hot during midday and early afternoon, a chance of isolated thunderstorm later in the day. Central Vietnam, 28 to 31 degrees Celsius, mostly sunny, hot around noon, possible thunderstorm during the evening. Central Highland, 26 to 30 degrees Celsius, cloudy, afternoon and evening thunderstorm. Southern Vietnam, 28 to 32 degrees Celsius, cloudy, scattered thunderstorm. Offshore Iceland. Hoàng Sa Island belongs to Vietnam, sunny or hot, around 33 degrees Celsius. Trường Sa Island belongs to Vietnam, variable cloud, occasional shower, around 33 degrees Celsius. Phú Quốc in Vietnam. Thunderstorm around 28 degrees Celsius. Today perspective. A viewer sent a question to the channel. Why do light rain shower often occur at night or early in the morning? Why thunderstorms usually develop in the late afternoon? This is actually a classic question, and it's often introduced in school geography lesson. From my own observation, after many days of studying satellite images, weather radar, and the weather forecast, I noticed a simple pattern. Afternoon thunderstorms often appear after the ground has been heated up many hours by the sun. Warm, moist air rises upward. As it reaches cooler air above, water vapor condensing into clouds. When conditions become favorable, those clouds can rapidly grow into thunderstorms. At night, the ground gradually cools, the air becomes more stable, humidity increases, and the remaining moisture in the atmosphere can condense more easily. That is why light showers of the diesel often occur during the late night or early morning hour. Of course, this is only simple explanation based on my personal observation. Perhaps that is why summer forecasts often say sunny during day, thunderstorm during the late afternoon and evening. Thank you for watching today. Please leave away the question. Tomorrow, I will truly appraise it, and I will be honored to share from my own perspective. See you again next time.